What is up? Welcome, Thunder Fan Hub Live as the game is over. Game 5 in the books. Thunder win 127-114 in a game that, once the Thunder, I think it was late in the second quarter, gets that double-digit 10-point lead, it kind of never got back to that close. I mean, Spurs never really made that close of a run. So I thought they might make a better run. I mean, shoot, the Thunder got it up to 20-something, 20 points, I think was the biggest lead. Spurs made a little bit of a run, but man, Thunder had a great bench game tonight. Caruso, unbelievable effort. And I think you look at the rebounds from Hartenstein and Chet. I think Hartenstein had 15 rebounds, Chet had 11, and Wemby only had 6. That's back-to-back games under 10 rebounds for Wemby. I'm going to have to say something right now. I'm going to wait to see if Jeremy gets on here because I want to say something to him if he gets on here. But, good game. To me, this is the most impressive Thunder victory of all time. Yeah, I mean, it's impressive right now, Platone, because they don't have the depth, missing 2 key players on the team. And to come out here and play the way they did, I thought this was the best game offensively. And just like I said, the Thunder have to push the ball. They have to, they've scored over 120 points, scored 127. When they score a lot of points this series, they win the game. So great offensive thing. We'll talk about some of it. They were great. McCain had a terrible first half, but had a great second half. In fact, first half, I say he needs to come out there and give Joe a chance, but he redeemed himself second half. Real quick, touching on this, 918's coming here. Yeah, not surprised at all, and it should be. Not surprised, but yeah. Chet played great. You know what? Chet was very aggressive from the get-go today, and I like that. I know if he misses those shots, a lot of Thunder fans will probably ripping him, but he made the shots early. Shea was, I thought at the first of the game, was terrible with the turnovers. He really didn't look like he was into the game, and then he got on a run there, hit some mid-range jumpers, hit that 3 on the quick release. I think got him going, so that was good. Thought he played better after that. But you got to cut down on the turnovers, 6 turnovers. Now, this is a real question here, and I think you have to consider, I mean, if he has another great game next game, I mean, possibly. I mean, he's been that good. He's been that good, Chris. And let me talk about some gameplay here, because I think one thing that I thought was huge tonight was I thought what they did really, really well is they took the ball out of Shea's hand, bringing the ball up the court. McCain brought it up a lot. Wallace, who had a great game, I thought when he was in there, he didn't score a lot, but he just makes things happen. He brought the ball up some. Caruso brought it up. I thought that getting it out of his hands and not having him work 94 feet the whole time with the ball, I thought it was a good move. And the guys didn't turn it over that much. McCain had a couple, but like Wallace, Caruso, and McCain, they were able to kind of survive getting the ball up the court. You're right about this. He did have 0 in game 4. That game was a weird game. Coming back watching this game now, it's like, and I'm just going to say it since Jeremy's not on here. I got to say maybe there is something to what Jeremy said earlier in the series about guys being tired. I mean, I didn't think that could be a case with 23-year-old players, but Wemby did kind of look a little gassed, or just I don't know what it was about him tonight. Wasn't very active, and you got to give kudos to the Thunder because. And this iHeart's one of them. They are keeping Wemby off the boards more. And I think that's huge. I mean, he only had 6 rebounds. You're 7'5". You're that athletic, and you only get 6 rebounds. You know what that tells me? That I wonder mentally, physically, where was he tonight? It was kind of weird, I thought, from Wemby, personally. And this is a great point too, Benjamin. They're having to exhaust themselves defensively. I think now Dalpos, I do think it's going 7. There's going to be Thunder fans on there who think they can get it in 6. I think it's going to go 7, and you would need another effort like you did tonight. With the way the lineup is with the Thunder having, Dub and Mitchell out, the bench is going to have to win these games for the Thunder. At first I was a little disappointed in the starting lineup. I'm not going to lie. I did not like McCain starting over Wallace. I think Wallace gives you some things, but I think Wallace gave you a big lift off the bench defensively, and he hit some shots early. And then McCain just killed it in the second half. Just absolutely killed it. By the way, unsung hero tonight. Have to mention him is Kenrich Williams. Only plays 12 minutes, had 8 points on 3 of 3 shooting, 2 threes. So I thought that was really good from him. Lou Dort, I thought was just okay. He did hit some shots there in a stretch. I think that was key for the Thunder. Big 3, and then a drive and a little shot that he hit. So I think that was big. Shea, 32 points, 7 of 19 shooting, 2 of 3 from 3. Thunder shoot 44% from 3. What have I been saying the whole series? The Thunder will win the series if they make threes. Period. End of story. If they shoot better than 35, 36% from 3, I think this series is theirs. And that's what they got to keep doing. The difference in driving in the lane and our bench hitting. Yeah. And I will say that about Wallace. Wallace didn't score much. He did drive the ball. I thought he drove the ball really well, had 5 assists. He only played, he ended up playing 31 minutes. 5 assists. He drove quite a bit when he was in the game. So that was good. We are a Wemby historic 3 away from winning the series. Yeah, that's true, but he made it, and he made a half-court shot in game 4. So, yeah, impressive win for the Thunder tonight. I did think – let me go over some of the stats here, guys and gals. Free throws, let's see here. Let me pull it up. Free throws, 28 of 32 for the Spurs. They shot really well from the free throw line. Thunder, 33 of 38. This was a free throw shooting contest. These officials were calling a little bit more. And you know what? You got to kind of test the officials. The Spurs and the Thunder have done that this series, but they called it a little bit tighter tonight. But you know what I get sick of is the whining. When you grab an arm and they call a foul, guess what? It's a foul. Guy dribbling the ball, you grab his arm, that's a foul. Thunder got away with some. Spurs got away with some early in the series. Tonight, I thought they called it a little more like regular season, honestly. That's kind of what I thought. We'll see, Gray God, as far as I have a suspicion Dev's back. I don't know. Do you think – yeah, I'm going to do call-in links, Colin. Sorry, man. Do you think Dub would come back game 6 or if there's a game 7? Like, do you rush him back game 6? Or if he's ready to go, I guess he's ready to go. But, guys, this is back-to-back games. I think a guy probably not talking about enough is iHeart. 4 assists, 6 of 8 from the field, 12 points, 15 rebounds. Chet, 16 points, 11 rebounds. If both those guys gets double-doubles, I think they're going to be tough to beat. So let me get the phone lines in here for you guys and gals. Make sure here we go. I'm going to drop it. There it is. Call. Give us your thoughts on the game. Huge W tonight for the Thunder. 127-114. Didn't get off to the greatest of starts, but it wasn't a bad start. But then went third quarter, when they started out in that 9-0 run to start the third quarter and got up 20 points, it was kind of end of the story. Spurs made a run. Thunder extended it. And that was it. Ball game. Great win for the Thunder. We need him, Benjamin says. Well, Thunder need one more win. And one more win to get through this series. It's going to be tough, Stu. I think this series, I think these games could go either way. I do think, and we'll talk about, we've talked about J-Dub and Mitchell being gone. But if you watch any NBA basketball at all this year, you have to admit, Harper is not the same. Harper's not the same since his injury. He's playing. He played like 20-something minutes tonight. He just doesn't seem the same to me as far as explosion. Hey, let's get to the phone lines. Colin, You're on the line. What's going on, man? How you feeling tonight for that victory?
I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
Feeling really good. Nice to have a uh, one
We,
game lead with two to play.
yeah, I like our chances of winning on the road because I know we saw this in game two where Spurs looked tired, but I think now like rookies are starting to come off, like starting to get tired
Yeah.
again, and it's forcing Spurs to be shooters and not drivers.
Yeah, but they got some shooters too. I mean,
Yeah,
they
I think it was Champagny who started with 13 points at the start of the game.
Penny
But
likes to use
again,
that. Penny likes to use that chicken wing a lot and gets away with it.
yeah, but again, just and before people want to comment on three throws, I think three throws weren't the reason A, Thunder won, and B, if you actually watch the game, Castle made a whole bunch of dumb fouls on Shea. They were like making dumb fouls on
I
him.
agree.
They were grabbing jerseys, but of course you're not going to see that a lot. But again, the two biggest X factors, or three, I'll say. I mean, I could say like the whole team, but like the main three that stand out is Jared McCain again. Got thrown into starting role, didn't have the best starting,
No, he didn't.
but again kept. And that's the one thing I love about McCain. He never gets down on himself. He keeps
Yeah,
shooting. He keeps
pretty
trying to make the
free.
next play.
He's a pretty
He
free
he
player.
got a couple rebounds. I think once he's in the system a little bit longer and he learns a little bit more defense, he's only going to be stronger. But Shea, again, crafty with assists.
Yeah,
And then
he
also,
was not good early on though. The turnovers, he was not
yeah.
good early. But
But again, Alex Caruso, this being nails when you need him, being that extra effort, being able to knock down the three. Like right now, I have him as my Western Conference Finals MVP because I think from all the games we won, he's been the X factor.
he's been so good this season.
And that's no hate to Shea, but it's really the fact that Spurs are trying to make Shea not beat them.
Yeah, but
So it's like other people having to step
if you
up.
notice, Colin, the last two games are starting to play more straight up.
Yes, and
More.
Thunder adjusted. They're yes, they're playing more straight up, but they're also trying to mix it in. But
That's
again, I have to give the overall X Factor MVP for this game to Hartenstein.
yeah, he played a really good game
The
tonight.
amount of double. What? I was on the phone.
Hello.
Okay.
Are you staying? Are you staying?
No.
You there? I think we lost Colin. I think we lost Colin. Colin, Colin is gone. Colin, bro. Oh man. That's fine, Colin. Hey, good call, Colin. Oh, these comments. Guys. McCain. Oh, I can't get over some of these comments. That's funny. Go McCain is right, Steeler man. First half, though, I was saying no McCain. In fact, I said get him out. I thought he should have been out of the game in the first half. He was kind of missing a lot, but look what he did second half. Shows you how much I know about ball, I guess. Hey, we have Colin back on here, I guess. Colin, what's up?
What's up? I was just coming to finish. That was kind of funny. My mom came in and tried to talk to
Oh,
me.
yeah, we are at bedtime, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
man.
was watching it at my parents' house and they were trying to see if I was trying to go back to my apartment tonight.
Gotcha.
But like I was saying, overall X Factor MVP was Hartenstein because the amount of not just paint presence, rebounds, but clutch, extra possession, rebound, pass out threes that we were able to get, just keeping the possession alive and
Oh, yeah.
overall. But again, you get the bench production that you needed, and I think we'll be able to close it out
Yeah.
in game 6 because
Oh, you think game 6? I think it's going 7.
I just think game 6 because they look tired, they look gassed, and yes, they responded last time they were down 2-1 on the road with
Yeah,
the Spurs, but I think with that brink of elimination, I think Thunder are going to smell blood in the water. And again, we adjusted to what they did game 4. So
we'll
I
see.
think we're going to be able to say. And then
And,
even if it goes 7, I still like our chances in 7.
hey, I
But
like it at home, but you got to play well, and the bench has to play well again.
if we win, I may have to go to a New York Knicks game. Have
Dude,
you
that's
seen have
why
you seen what has happened after they made the finals down there?
just the fans and stuff.
Yeah, they're like breaking
Oh,
down the whole city. They're going
oh yeah,
crazy.
I
Like,
have some family that's down there this week. And you know what's crazy is there's going to be some big time celebrities in OKC if they
yeah.
make the
All I
final.
know is Knicks fans travel well, so
Oh yeah,
expect a
it's
lot
gonna be a
of
good
if
series.
it's Thunder Knicks, expect a lot of Thunder
Yeah,
or Knicks fans there. But again, I know I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself,
yeah, got to
but
win the series first, man.
but like I said, I like our chances against Knicks, especially if we can get healthy.
Yeah,
Because of course you're not against a 7'5" or 7'4" guy
yeah.
in Wemby. So
Hey,
all right.
thanks, Colin. Appreciate it. You know the rules, as 918 says. Lights out at 10:30, Colin. Uh, you know the rules. See, bro. That's funny. I did not see this. And by the way, Teresa, hope you had a great time on your cruise. Um, I did not see this. Did he say that they would be the favorite? I did not see that. Maybe. Um, and Greg, I agree. This is one thing that frustrates me. And Shea early on was not good with it at all as far as the turnovers. I think he had 5 like real early in the game. And then he did a lot better after that. So I'd like to see that better as well. Yeah, I need to get healthy. Daniel says, I'm not a diehard OKC fan, but it's funny how all these new anti-OKC fans are acting like Spurs aren't getting calls. Yeah, what games are they watching? It's funny. I mean, OKC does not get much national love, which is kind of weird. It's a smaller market. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, great kid. Cullen is a great guy, man. No, they're not the most hated team. I mean, Colin, you're too young for this. You're just a young pup. I mean, you do need to go. You do have to go to bed early, but by 10:30. But when I go back and think about hated NBA teams, you don't remember the Detroit Pistons with Bill Laimbeer. You talk about hated teams. They were hated. They were despised. The Detroit Pistons. Whoo, bad boys. They were. Hey, phone lines are open if you want to call in. Yeah, that's right. Detroit Pistons, man, all day long. Looks like we do got another caller. We got Adam on the line. What's up, Adam? How you feeling tonight?
Chairman, Chair, where are we doing? Like, what's up?
What's up, man? How are you?
Sorry. Good. How are y'all?
Good.
Hey, man. So, yeah, we have to get away from the analytics. It's too cute. Sometimes you just got to go with your best 5. And iHeart is who I'm referring to. He came in the second half and just, I mean, he played nothing in the first half, and I'm an iHeart truther. I think he can keep Wemby off the boards. And then I don't know. I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, I do think he does a great job being physical with Wemby and keeping him off the boards. I mean, you look at tonight, he had 15 rebounds, Wemby had 6. He did a great job of that. So I agree. I think playing him is a necessity. Last 2 games, he's been pretty dang good. And
pretty dang good, a superstar almost.
Oh, he's been great offensively even. And tonight he was 6 of 8. Another game he had double-digit points. I mean, he's been really good.
This is why I have a problem with analytics. It's like you cannot always look at analytics and go, you know what, Chet can shoot, yes, but you have to sometimes go, you know what, who's the best player on Wemby? You know what I mean? And I
agree. He's the key. I mean, you got to try to keep him locked down as much as you can. And he looked like, I don't know, just for me watching the game, Wemby looked like he was not very active. He kind of was standing around the 3-point line. I don't know if it's because they're starting to be physical with him or what, but it was a little bit kind of out of his character today. And I think iHeart probably had something to do with it.
Everything to do with it in the second half. You watch the game. He did nothing in the first half because Mark wouldn't play him. And that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes the analytics are too much. And you got to just go, you know what? He's getting extra possessions for Shea. He's putting screens out there. You know, it's just – it frustrates me because you get some of these local sports shows with some of these guys that think their ego's too big and they shame everybody else. I'm talking about the sports animal in particular, but they think that they're smarter than everybody. And that you just have to play iHeart. Like, it's a thing. Like, I'm sorry. I'll let somebody get in here.
Well, and to your point, I mean, tonight he ends up playing 31 minutes, which I think was well needed, and Chet gets 30. I mean, both those guys getting double doubles. If that happens again, I mean, I think they're going to win the series if that happens again. I mean, if they keep playing that way and kind of limiting.
Absolutely, and that's my point. I have a bunch of my buddies that are big Thunder fans going, man, I don't know about iHeart's offense. Like, he can't shoot. And well, when Chet doesn't shoot, what's he doing out there? You know what I'm saying? When Lou, when McCain, you got to hit shots sometimes. But he brings another level that's kind of like a Kiwi Adams or a Blake Griffin to a team. You know, that a guy that can go get it.
Yeah. And he's a lot better screener than Chet. I mean, he's really good at screening for other guys.
And he's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league if you look at the analytics. Yeah. I mean, it's just he has to play. He has to start. He has to play 30 minutes. Yeah. And these people getting on these sports talk shows, they were trashing him, going, no, we can't play him. You have to. Like, they're wrong.
He's kind of proven that you have to try to keep Wemby off the rebounding. I think that's if Wemby scores, whatever, but you can't have him just dominating the board, scoring, and all of it. So, hey, thanks.
Correct. It's one of those things that's like he's not going to show up on the analytics sheet, but he's going to be there. Anyway, get to somebody else. Sorry.
Hey, thanks for the call, Adam. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. As always, Thunder up.
Thunder up, baby. Thanks for the call, Adam. Appreciate it. OKC versus Knicks, going to be some ugly trash talk. Well, you got to get there first. But we'll see. Knicks are hot right now. I would like to see more offensive rebounds too. But they were physical. You know, I thought the refs tonight, you know, for the most part, I thought they were pretty good. There was some stuff both teams, I think, got away with. There was also some, they called it pretty. I felt like it was more like a regular season game, honestly. Yeah, it's not over yet, Greg. I'm with you. It's not over yet at all. If you're saying the Spurs can't win the next two, I mean, I don't know what you're watching. They definitely could. I still, though, the one thing for me with the Spurs, when you look at it, like their roster is really dang good. And if you look at it, you might think, man, that roster's, I mean, with the Thunder injuries, you could say that roster could be better. But Harper, I mean, he played 25. He is not the same as he was early in the series. I loved it when, you know what I love? We don't talk about it a whole lot, but, you know, since I'm in there by myself, I'm going to talk about it. Everyone knows I'm a huge fan of Casey Wallace. Okay. And what I love about him the most is he plays hard-nosed defense, 94 feet. He gets steals just on the ball a lot. And he doesn't foul all the time. I mean, you talk about a guy that just plays unbelievable on-ball defense. It's him. Once again, he led the league this year with deflections, and now in the postseason, he leads it in deflections. I mean, his hands are insane. He gets tips, he gets deflections, he gets steals. And tonight, I thought he was really good at driving the ball and getting other people involved. I know he didn't score a lot, but I think he made a difference when he was in there. And I think this game too tonight, I think I think Chet coming out, the way Chet started was huge for this game. They needed that from him. They needed him to kind of be physical. They needed him to be offensive, and he was. I thought he was tonight. He was very offensive. I think one time he held on to it too long and got the ball stolen. He didn't shoot it right away. But overall, I think Chet had a really good game tonight. I would have liked to have seen that shot clock violation, him going up against Wimby and get that one in there. But, yeah, gained some confidence. I agree, Ben. I agree, Benjamin. I think he did. Inconsistent. I think Crystal's talking about the Spurs here, maybe inconsistent. Or maybe the referees. I don't know. Yeah, SGA started out bad, Thunder OU Sooner. I agree with this. He did not start out very well, but he got it going. I mean, 7-19, he didn't start out very well. I thought the three-pointer got him going. Finally got some mid-range going. Listen, if you can get some fouls on Castle early, it's going to help SGA a lot. But, yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it, Greg? I wish I could put on some muscle myself. I wish I could. I need to put on some muscle too, Greg. Yeah, it was bad. Overcome bad starts. They did. Great victory tonight for the Thunder. 127, 114. Biggest, in your opinion, what was the X factor in tonight's game? I know a lot of people are going to say Caruso. Give me some more options before we get off here tonight. X factor tonight's game. McCain, Caruso, those are the obvious ones. But maybe one, I think Adam would say it's Ihar. I mean, you could go down the list of guys and say it. Say who it could be. I mean, Jalen Williams, I thought was just okay today. I don't think he was anything special tonight. Benjamin says Wallace. Chet. Was anyone else surprised Wallace didn't start? I was surprised. I'll admit it. I was surprised. But Spurs missing shots. Yeah, listen to this. Spurs from the three-point line, 12 of 41. And remember, they started off very hot, and then they went really bad. Thanks, Crystal, so much. She just gets 5 Sooner Surge memberships. So if you get one of those Sooner Surge memberships, email us, SoonerSurgePod@gmail.com, if you get one of those. She gifted 5 of them. Crystal, you're awesome. Really appreciate you. Thanks so much. Oh, you know what, Daniel? This is an outstanding point. Thank you for mentioning this. There are players in every sport. If we were talking OU football, which we do nightly on here usually, but after the Thunder, we're going to talk Thunder. But there are players on teams, on special teams, that have this type of thing. It's an attitude. It's a get behind me. I got this. I'm going to talk a little smack. I'm going to stare you down. That's what Jay Will does. I mean, I've said it before. If I'm taking one Thunder player in an alley, I'm picking Jay Will. He's going with me. He don't back down from nobody. And I thought when he played defense on Wimby, I thought he was pretty good tonight too. He can get physical with Wimby. He doesn't, he does stare down. And I think it's great. Yeah, thanks, Crystal, so much. Appreciate it. This is it's a great point. I don't know if Adam was kind of talking about this too. You're dead on. He was kind of hanging around the three-point line. There was a couple alley-oops he got, but he was not going down there as much. I don't know if he's like, they're starting to bang on him a little bit. He's not liking it or what. But it was I thought, very uncharacteristic because he's been so good in this series. But tonight they had a day. He didn't really go down there and have any part of it. So little big boy ball down there tonight. I heart Jay Will and them guys. So I love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, Brian Cox is a great one. He was like that. Jimmy, he was definitely the same way. Now Thunder Sooner saying he's going Dort. I take Jay Will. Dort would be on my list though too. Crystal is special. She is. Crystal, you are. You're awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yeah, it is. And it does, Lena. And they were starting to hit McCain, which, by the way, Mark, two problems. Because I like to tell it like it is, okay? I do. I like to tell it like it is. And I'm going to call out things when I don't like it. A, McCain being in there at the end, there was zero reason for it. Get Isaiah Joe in, get Topic in, get whoever else you want in there. You're up 14 or 15 points at the end. He does not need to be in. He could take a cheap shot. The last thing they need is another injury. Get him out of there. Okay, that was horrible decision, I thought. The other I thought was a terrible decision. I thought he waited way too long to call a timeout in the third quarter. Oklahoma City gets a 20-point lead. I think it was 20 point. And when you look up, I think it's 8 or 9. And like that, they couldn't get a defensive stop. They needed to get Wallace in the game. They had McCain in there. They had other guys in there that they had a 20-point lead. I thought they needed to go get some defense in there. And I thought, when is he going to call a timeout? When is he going to call a timeout? When is he going to call a timeout? Finally, after the last 3 to get him within 8, he calls timeout. And then Thunder kind of answered and got that built back up. I thought it was too long. I didn't think there was any reason to keep that, let them get on a hot streak. And luckily, the Thunder kind of answered there after the timeout, and that was good. But that was a little too long. Yeah, they made some dumb turnovers in that span. But, man, Caruso is a dog. This team has some dogs on this team. When you talk about, like, tonight on the bench, Caruso, Wallace, those guys off the bench were huge for the Thunder, and McCain in the starting lineup proved to be a great move by Mark Dagnall. I did not think after that first half that he would have the second half he did, but, man, you could kind of tell, and I think the announcers could too. If you remember Reggie Miller, Mike Tirico, he got in a rhythm there, and he was looking to shoot and score. Even they all knew, like, okay, he's on a hot streak. You know how shooters are. Shooters can kind of feel it when they're hot. And when he's hot, man, he's hard to tough. So, man, it's been fun tonight, y'all. I've been solo, and y'all have carried me. Y'all have carried me tonight on this live. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining me. Big win for the Thunder. They take Game 5. They lead the series 3-2. Game 6 coming up. Can the Thunder get it done in 6? Will it go Game 7? It's been great. Great day, great night. We'll be back tomorrow on a regular Sooner Surge Live at 9:30. That'll be back tomorrow, 9:30. Spring football meetings are going on. We'll talk about some of that stuff and other stuff with the Sooners. So join us tomorrow, 9:30. Thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks, Crystal, for the supers or for the memberships you gave away, gifted. Appreciate it. Everybody have a great night, great day tomorrow. Thunder up, baby.